You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Welcome, everybody, to your Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz. We are coming off the heels of an amazing week with so many great programs. Well, the weekend's not going to be any different. We're going to have a great day today. We have a special recipe all the way from Mine House that we are going to check out. And we also are going to check in with the Eagle Valley Trails. They have a virtual fundraiser that's coming up. So let's get busy and start with our day and see what the day looks like as far as weather is concerned. It looks like there's going to be a lot of big sunshine today. Super excited about that. Taking a look at the temperatures and the full day today on weather. Expect some sunshine and some fantastic, beautiful blue skies today. I don't see weather, but we're going to just know that it's going to be an absolutely beautiful day today. And we have that sunshine and a lot of abundant sunshine coming our way. And we're looking forward to another great day. My apologies. We're having a little bit of a technical difficulty.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back, everybody. I promised you sunshine, and I didn't lie. We have 50% chance of everything all day long. 50 degrees by 8 a.m. and 72 today is our high. We're going to have pure sunshiny skies all day long. Looking at the full day, like I said, sunshine. By noon, it'll be 64, and then it'll heat up a little bit. By 4 p.m., it'll be 70 degrees. Then by 8 p.m., 65 degrees, and continuing on to be super, super sunny. Let's take a look and see what's going on in Denver. A hot day in Denver, everybody. Clear skies, sunshine, and 85 in Vail. Same 72, 76 in Eagle with pure sunshine, and in Avon, 74 degrees and sunny skies. As we take a look at the 5-day forecast tomorrow, we continue on with more of the same. 78 for your high, sunny skies. Monday, 79 and sunny skies, 49 for your low. By Tuesday, mostly sunny, 76 degrees for your high and 46 for your low. By Wednesday, sunny, 79, 46 for your low, and by Thursday, mostly sunny, 75 and 45 for your high. Looks like it's going to be an incredible week for some incredible weather. All your weather is brought to you by Sun and Ski. Get on over there. They're located in Avon. You can get something for all sports for every season of the year. They have gear, accessories, clothing, and everything else that you possibly need. Check them out online at sunandski.com or check them out in person in Avon. That's a look at your weather. Now let's take a look and see what the day and the entire weekend will bring. We have so many great things going on for you guys taking place this weekend. Today is a big day, everybody. We have two great things that are going on. If you like a little country and you like women in country, well, the Fabulous Femmes are going to be playing, and this is all part of the Beaver Creek Dance Party series. So get on up to Beaver Creek tonight and watch the Fabulous Femmes. It's country style. That will take place from 7 to 9. And, of course, Eagle Flight Days are full force. Started yesterday, and there are so many great things going on for Eagle Flight Days. But let me tell you something. There is something really cool. The Tippy Raisers they're hosting this thing, and it's the Indigenous Wisdom Gathering. This is something that's profound and deep and special, and we can all benefit from it. So we're going to want to go check that out. That's going to take place at Eagle Town Park, and it basically kicks off in the morning and goes all day. They have everything. They have music, food, dancing, libations, and so much more. So get on down to Eagle for Eagle Flight Day. That is Take It Off, no pun intended. Great show for you guys. So sit back, grab your coffee, and enjoy your Saturday. We'll be back with more Good Morning Vail for your Saturday morning on TV8 right after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you on 92"? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on mountain perspectives and our new Spanish programming block coming this fall. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website at tv8vail.com.
Good morning, Vail.
And at the top of the hour, we have a special thing to show you guys. There is a virtual fundraiser happening with Eagle County Trails. We're going to go take a look and see what that's all about.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. As I said earlier, I'm with two of my now new favorite human beings and friends. I have Robin Thompson and Kevin Sharkey from Eagle Valley Trail, which I just learned all about. And I am, if you can't tell, it's early in the morning and I'm very excited about this. How are you guys doing?
Good, thanks.
Great.
Thank you for joining us so early this morning and talking all things Eagle Valley Trail. Now, I know we've been talking a little bit off camera, but can you let everyone know exactly what the Eagle Valley Trail is?
Well, the Eagle Valley Trail is a paved path that will go from Vail Pass to Glenwood Canyon when complete. Now, we got most of it complete, but we're not done yet. And we also want to have a connection into Minturn.
Okay.
So when it's all said and done, we'll have 64 miles of continuous paved path. We're able to get from county boundary on the Vail Pass to Glenwood Canyon without having to hit a highway or interstate.
That's amazing. And we were talking about this because obviously I've been a longtime Vail local for almost 10 years. And obviously I know what, the trail is, but why is it such, like you said, Vail's best hidden secret?
Yeah, and I think one of the things is because it started so many years ago. 1980 was when Vail Pass, it was constructed. And so that's when it started. And so people see the trail, they use the trail, but they don't really understand that this is the Eagle Valley Trail. We need to get this done.
Yes, and I know that you guys met this, well, I know the story. I'll let you guys tell. How did you guys meet?
Well, I was hired by Eagle County to continue on this project of completing the Eagle Valley Trail.
Right.
And that was back in 2017. But around 2020, the county commissioners decided to really prioritize this and put some money up for it. So they went out and got $22 million by issuing certificates of participation and said, okay, Kevin, let's get this done by 2024. And so that's not enough money, even though they got $22 million. It's going to take $38 million. So we needed a fundraising consultant.
Yeah.
Our Trails Committee, said, hey, Kevin, get the best consultant you can get. We had a competitive process. Robin has been great. We hired her, and we're off and running.
Kevin, that's a lot of pressure for someone to take on. $22 million and to get it done, the trail. And then Robin, you are the superstar of fundraising.
Thanks.
And I am shocked, we talked about this, but reading last night, I read it 3 times over and over, a virtual bike race?
Right.
How does that happen?
Yeah. So for the month of June, we decided to have a virtual bike race. Because a lot of the people who use the trail live somewhere else in the country. Either they have a second home here or they come here to visit. So we wanted a bike race that they could actually participate in. So if we had something that was virtual, no Lycra needed, that they could just participate from their own sofa in their living room, and the team who raises the most money wins. It's really simple. It doesn't matter what kind of physical shape that they're in.
I love this, and I love that, Robin, you were like, people are very, very competitive out here.
They're
very serious about their raising their money, doing good.
Right.
And it's so neat and so special because obviously, yes, it's fun. It brings community together, like we were saying. And it's such a beautiful thing. But also, you said something, that someone said something really powerful to you.
Yeah, so yesterday somebody called and said they had the donation form in front of them, and they said, okay, well, I'll give at some point. And then all of a sudden he said it hit him that if he can save one person's life by giving money to the trail to get the trail done, that makes all the difference to him. He said the safety is so important.
That is so neat. Sorry, one second. My allergies are so bad. Sorry. No, but that's so important. And talk more about the trail. Sorry.
Okay. So, it's interesting as we look at these bike teams. So right now we have 12 teams, and some of them are just so competitive. I mean, they call me and they say, okay, well, we've got this potential donation. Can we apply it to our team? And, so it's amazing.
That is so amazing. I'm so sorry. My allergies are so bad right now. I had a little bit of a sinus infection that's hitting it, but the trail and the team and everything that you can do as far as raising money for this amazing trail and doing the fundraiser, can you go online and obviously, where do you go to find out all this?
So if you go to the website, it's eaglevalleytrail.org, really easy. So there will be a pop-up screen that says, do you want to donate to the bike trail?
Okay.
And, if you want to, or to the bike race, and if you want to do that, you just click on it. If not, you can just donate from the website.
That is so fun. And when does this it started already?
Right.
And
yes.
when does it end?
So the bike race itself ends on June 30th, but people can still give after that because right now we've raised about 75% of that $38 million.
$38 million.
And so the goal is to have it done, the whole trail done, by the end of 2024.
Okay.
So we've got enough money to do these 3 sections this summer.
Okay.
And so the construction, and Kevin can tell you a little bit about that, but the construction this summer will cover all but that last section of trail that goes from Edwards west through Walcott. And that's the one that we need to raise the money. So people can give to the bike race or just give in the future.
Well, and that makes me so happy because I live in Edwards, so I'm going to get everyone rallied around this.
Right.
What is your favorite part of being part of this? What is your favorite thing about it?
I think for me, I live in Eagle Vail,
Yes.
and so all I need to do is get across Highway 6, and I'm on the trail. I can go all the way to Vail Pass, and when this is done at the end of this summer, because we just got approval from the Forest Service on the Minturn connection,
Wow.
I'll be able to go from my house all the way to Minturn, and then right now I can go west to Edwards, but then it stops in
Right.
Edwards until next summer.
So you're stuck in Edwards until next summer, and then you can go.
Exactly.
I can't believe it goes through all the way to Glenwood Canyon. Is that correct?
It will be.
It is.
Yes.
That
It
is
will be.
so exciting.
Right now, you can go to Glenwood Canyon from just west of Walcott.
Okay.
And you can go west to Glenwood Canyon, because the section that we just had the ribbon cutting on was in Dotsero.
Yeah.
And so that means that part of the trail was finished. So you can go, all the way to Glenwood Canyon and beyond, all the way to Aspen.
I mean, obviously, I'm super excited. You guys got me choked up. That's the first time that's ever happened. I was like, oh, talk about the trail. No, but this is so exciting. Like we were saying, it's community. It's raising awareness for something that's beautiful and it's outdoorsy and it brings people together.
Right.
And I love the whole concept of it. That's so neat. And what an awesome partnership you guys have as well.
Yeah.
I can tell. Like, that's really exciting.
Yeah. I mean, I believe in it. I'm a user.
I'm a user.
And it's for everybody. You don't have to own a bike. You can, it's for everybody in the community, and everybody that I talk to is excited about it.
Well, and I love that you just said that. That's a really good point, because I per se am not so much a biker, but I'm a dog walker and I love to run. I skateboard every once in a while. So there's all these different avenues. And, even going out with a friend and walking and talking and having these gorgeous views. How exciting. There's
Isn't
nothing
that awesome?
cooler. Yeah, I mean, you got me choked up. I said, I'm very excited. That is amazing, you guys. And so what is the top goal? Like, I know that you want to, obviously, you will raise all the money. What would you like to see happen?
Yeah, so right now we really need community involvement.
Okay.
We did a tour of where the trail's going to go with a potential funder, that it's several $1 million funding that we're looking for. And he said, I love the fact that you did a feasibility study, which we did last January, a year ago. And he said, and that people were so excited about the trail being finished, but he said, we want to see people giving money. So the more people who give, that indicates to them and other granting foundations that the community really wants this to happen. And so that overall goal is to get the community involved. I mean, it doesn't matter how much they give. It's just we need to demonstrate that the community wants this, and if the community wants it, they'll give money, right?
I love that. Yes, exactly. And why would the community not want this? It's a win-win for everyone, included, and dogs. I love that. We're big dog fans.
Dogs and people.
Dogs and I know, right? That's amazing, you guys. You should be really proud of yourselves. That's incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah. Dang, and that was a lot to put on your shoulders as well. My last question, I think, would be this. When you got involved with this, were you a little bit nervous at all? Because this is a huge undertaking that's been going on for years. Was there ever that moment of kind of nervousness, or did you just know? Because we do have a pretty amazing community out there. Did you have a feeling people would rally around it and give to this amazing cause?
I'm optimistic. I'm eternally, so I just go in thinking, we're going to do this.
I love that. Yeah. Even though the money that's a lot of money.
It is.
But it's worth it.
Right.
That's
it is.
Awesome.
And I early on when I did the feasibility study, I'm like, people are into this. People want this to happen.
It's exciting.
And then when we started raising money and it was kind of slow, I'm like, and then all of a sudden the money started coming in, and people, said, we really want to see this happen. I'm telling other people, and I want you to, give me a tour of the trail. And and then granting foundations started coming in, and, getting some government money. We got a $2 million grant last week. And so when all of that started happening, I was like, phew,
you can breathe easy. That's right. I'm so excited, guys. And one more time at the very end, website for Eagle Valley Trail.
It's eaglevalleytrail.org.
eaglevalleytrail.org. Well, thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you so much for watching, and stay right here for more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome you into Rugs Benedict to come explore our 12,000 square foot showroom. We've been serving the Vail Valley for over 50 years now with flooring needs. And we inventory a ton of product from Carpet One to provide the very best values, highest style. We just built a warehouse, 15,000 square foot warehouse in gypsum. So we have over 120 different broadloom carpets. We have a lot of waterproof wood flooring, things that we can install right away. We have employee installers, a lifetime installation warranty. Many of them have been with us for decades, and they're true craftsmen in their work. They're absolutely extraordinary at installing any of the flooring that we provide. We also have over 1,000 area rugs in stock right now, and they start at 2x3s. I could bring these into the studio today, but they go all the way up to 12x16s, and we have them hanging on the racks just like shopping for clothing. So it's very easy for you to just flip through, see what's available. We'll deliver them to your house so you can check out how they look in your space with your lighting. All different sizes, all different shapes, some things that are going to be a little bit more contemporary as well as tribal, traditional, all the latest and greatest looks. We have things that are hand knotted, silk, woolen silk options, all the way down to some machine made indoor outdoor type rugs. So really anything that you're looking for your business, for your home, for a rental, Rugs Benedict can provide it. And one thing I consistently hear when people leave our showroom is, that was so easy, thank you so much. So we make the process very easy. Come in, take a look, and we'd love to offer you a free estimate. Look forward to seeing you in our showroom.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Everybody, I'm your host, Liz. We have a special restaurant here called Mine House in Avon, and they have shared a really special recipe for us. And we're going to take a look right now and find out what it's all about so we can get hungry and try it ourselves.
We've got a special guest, Tamara from the Mine House, who's here to help us make a yummy, healthy, light snack for the summertime. So as those temperatures are nice and warm, which we're going to see a little bit of a cold front for a few days, but those temperatures are going to heat back up, and this is the perfect snack. Tamara, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited.
Well, today we're going to make red onion and orange salad. It's very refreshing, and you know how it gets so hot in the summer and you just don't want to cook in the kitchen and make the whole house hot. So this red onion and orange salad is going to be a nice, refreshing, like you could eat it anytime.
A perfect anytime. I mean, if you're going to go hiking or maybe go walk your dog, like Eric and I do that pretty frequently throughout the day. And this sounds like the perfect snack to come home and enjoy in the sunshine, because you're not going to be sweating and then, like you said, making the house hot.
Right.
Perfect. I mean, I'm so excited.
Okay, let's start. So in our recipe today, we have 4 ripe medium oranges, a small red onion, 2 tablespoons of raspberry vinaigrette,
Yum.
6 tablespoons of olive oil, salt and pepper, 4 tablespoons of rehydrated raisins. So this wasn't that big. That's 4 tablespoons, but you rehydrate them in hot water, and they look like, that looks like a half a cup to me now.
I know, so, it expands quite a bit.
And then some black olives, sunflower seeds, and almonds, and some mint for a garnish.
And this is fresh mint. You grew this mint, so this mint is going to be extra incredible.
Delicious, yeah.
Yum. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was asking if you needed to put this in a bowl to mix it up all together.
No, you layer it. So you put it. We're going to put it on this plate, and it's a layered kind of
Dish.
yeah.
I love it. Okay.
So go ahead. If you want to go ahead and start cutting the oranges.
Any specific way
Yep.
that you would like these done?
On the side into about 1/2 inch slices.
Okay.
And then put them on the plate there, the red plate.
Okay. I mean, just already the oranges look so good that I'm excited. Nice and layered. Okay, there's one of them.
And we'll also put some sliced onions with it. That's the layering part.
And the onions smell so good.
They're very strong.
They are very strong this morning.
I cut them earlier so that we weren't crying on camera.
We could come up with a good reason.
Yeah.
Some Snow White moments this morning, you
Right.
know, guys. Yum. I mean, these smell amazing too. I just got my smell back after I got the vaccine, and so
Oh my goodness.
I'm like loving that I can smell these oranges right now. Oh wow, that one's falling apart.
That's okay.
Okay, last one.
Last one.
And then with the olives and stuff, are you just going to add those slowly to the top?
Mm-hmm.
Yum.
I was thinking about this, and I think this would be a really great dish, like you said, to take hiking. If you cut the oranges smaller and even cut the onions smaller and made kind of a salsa out of it.
Yeah, yum.
You could take it and just eat it out of your thermos or something. So let's put some onions in here. Go ahead.
I like it to be aesthetically pleasing only because...
That's good. When you present a plate, it should look pretty.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
And I mean, the colors of the orange and the pink, or the orange and the red are really pretty too.
Yeah.
So
then just layer the rest of these things. You don't have to put all of those on there. I just think that looks like a lot. It's supposed to all go on there, so go ahead and put those on there. See, that looks good to me.
yeah, the colors, I'm all about the colors and the variation in color. And all the different flavors from here, because you're going to have the sweet from the orange. I don't know what a rehydrated raisin tastes like just yet, but
You will find out.
I'm excited to find out. And the onions, and then with the olives and everything too. I feel like that's enough.
I do too.
Okay, cool.
And I feel like if we had sliced these, the recipe doesn't say to do that, but if we slice them,
It would, yeah.
it would, kick it up a notch. Not to borrow anybody else's cooking.
Which, I mean, it's fine. I like it. They look good like that.
Okay.
They kind of look like orange nachos. I like it. I'm excited. I'm excited to try it. We're gonna have to bring Eric on here and get Eric to try some too.
All right, and then a little bit of salt and pepper. Not too much.
Perfect.
Perfect. And then the raspberry vinaigrette.
And this just goes all over it? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I have more if you think it needs more. See, that's pretty.
I mean, it is pretty. There's some good colors in here.
Olive oil.
And just all over it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't put all of it on there though.
That seems like a lot of
lot, yeah.
A lot of olive oil.
I like nuts, so if you put all those on there, it's fine with me.
Okay. And this is going to add a good little crunch to it.
Yeah.
Which I love.
And sunflower seeds.
Yum.
All right.
It's aesthetically-ish pleasing.
Aesthetically-ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could have done a better job with my presentation, but it's about the flavor now.
First time, with perfection. The next time you make it, it'll be perfected.
Yeah, there we
Right,
go. Exactly. Yeah. So I think that we should get Eric to come in here right now and come take a bite of this salad with me. It's going to be super yummy. We need to get some forks.
Fork?
Eric,
Hey!
you excited to try some of the salad?
Yeah!
Thank you.
We just got to avoid the olives for little Eric.
Oh no. Well, there you go.
Yeah, we could. That's a doable thing.
I'll take the olives.
So I got this recipe from my Iowa friends when I lived there, and we had a cooking club, and this is one of the first things that we did, and we all loved it.
It's good, simple. It's healthy. Gets you your citrus, which is important to have, with a little bit of tang of onion. I back the rehydrated raisins.
Oh, I didn't try them yet.
They
Oh
taste
my
like
goodness.
raisins.
They've got a good texture to them. Yeah. Yeah. This is super good. And that raspberry vinaigrette definitely adds that little bit of tang that you need to it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to keep eating for a second. We're going to take a quick break. Eric's going to do a weather, and then we're going to come back and make another fabulous recipe this morning.
TV8 se complace en compartir que nos estamos preparando para lanzar nueva programación en español. Pero antes de hacerlo, queremos saber de ti, nuestra increíble comunidad, sobre lo que tú quieres ver. Por eso, te invitamos a un evento especial en nuestro estudio el 12 de julio a las 6 de la tarde. Ven a compartir tus ideas, opiniones y visiones sobre el futuro de nuestra programación en español. Ya sean eventos locales, programas educativos o entretenimiento, queremos que tú formes parte de este proceso y ayudes a dar forma a nuestra programación. No te pierdas esta maravillosa oportunidad de ser parte de televisión que te refleja y te representa. Para más información y para confirmar tu asistencia, visita tv8vail.com. TV8 is excited to share that we're preparing to launch new programming in Spanish. But before we do, we want to hear from you, our incredible community, about what you want to see. That's why we invite you to a special event at our studio on July 12th at 6 p.m. Come share your ideas, opinions, and visions regarding the future of our Spanish programming. Whether it's local events, educational programs, or entertainment, we want you to be a part of this process and help shape our Spanish programming. Don't miss out on this wonderful opportunity to be a part of television that reflects and represents you. For full details and to RSVP, visit tv8vail.com.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Vail Skin and Lashes, located in the heart of Avon, offers a full array of aesthetic and medical treatments and services. We feature only the highest quality products in an upscale medical-grade skincare boutique. Experience this luxurious, welcoming, and inviting environment. We are dedicated to providing expert personalized care, artistry, wellness, beauty. That's Vail Skin and Lashes Medical Spa.
Join us on the Leadville Railroad. This fun-filled train ride takes you and your family on an unforgettable trip through the heart of the Rockies for a half-day trip of adventure, relaxation, and sightseeing. Enjoy the spectacular Colorado scenery. Even meet the engineer. Book your adventure on the Leadville Railroad today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the TV8 Weather Center. I'm your host, Liz, and summer is in full force, everybody. Super excited about this weekend and the week to follow. Lots of sunshine. We had 50 degrees by 8 a.m. and 72 degrees is our high today. We have blue skies and sunshine, a nice little breeze, 10 to 20 miles per hour with winds coming at us from the west. Taking a look at the full day, we have sunshine all day long. By noon, 64. By 4 p.m., 70 degrees. And then by 8 p.m., 65 and sunny skies. It's going to be nice and clear tonight. And then we take a look over at Denver. Sunshine all throughout the entire area. 85 in Denver, 72 in Vail, 76 in Eagle, and 74 in Avon. As we take a look at your overnight low tonight, it'll be 44. Nice way to open your windows. We have a little bit more of a bigger crescent moon tonight. Clear skies. You can stargaze all you want, and the sun will set tonight at 8:38 p.m. Taking a look right now at the 5-day forecast tomorrow. Lots more sunshine. It's going to be a great day to get out there to the Vail Farmers Market with 78 degrees for your high. By Monday, sunny skies and 79 for your high and 49 for your low. Tuesday, mostly sunny skies and a nice, bright, happy day. 76 for your high, 46 for your low. By Wednesday, 79 and sunny. And Thursday, mostly sunny skies, 75 degrees and 45 degrees for your low. That's a look at your weather, and it's going to be a great day to get outside. Now, we are looking at Bravo Vail coming up right after this weather report, because Avisha, our very own entertainment lady that gets out there and finds out all the great things that are going on, had a great chat with Bravo Vail, and their new series is kicking off for the summer. Let's take a look and find out about all the entertainment we have on our way.
Hi friends, welcome to Vail Vibes. I'm Avisha Scarborough. This is a very exciting time for us here in Vail as we welcome world-class musicians all summer long for Bravo Vail's Music Festival. I was able to pull aside the artistic director today from rehearsals to share with us a little bit about what we can expect at this summer's concert series.
You don't necessarily have to be into classical music to be moved during Bravo Vail's Summer Classical Concert Series. All you need is a heart and ears to feel what the artistic director Anne-Marie McDermott describes as magical.
It's absolutely a transcendent experience. When you think about where we are here in the Rocky Mountains with the high peaks all around us and the aspen trees and the creek and the birds and the squirrels, and you have all of that as the backdrop for the most extraordinary music and musicians.
With Bravo Music Festival's opening night, Thursday, June 22nd, she says this will be a season to remember with some very special guests.
The return of the Academy of St. Martin in the Fields, an extraordinary chamber orchestra from London. They came into town a couple of days ago, have been rehearsing like crazy. I'll be joining them for the opening work, which is Beethoven's Second Piano Concerto. What I so love about this piano concerto is it sounds as fresh today as when it was written. It is very vibrant, very electrifying. It is Beethoven in a very good mood. There's a lot of humor in this concerto, which is always fun.
There will also be other major orchestras, including the New York Philharmonic, the Dallas Symphony Orchestra with a special July 4th performance.
It's just beautiful, and I always end up crying a lot, as everybody does. It's very touching.
And the Philadelphia Orchestra.
One of the highlights of the Philadelphia Orchestra residency is going to be Mozart's Requiem. And I can tell you, and to anybody listening to this interview, this is not to be missed. To hear Mozart's Requiem, this was his final work. He didn't finish it. It was finished after his death. I'm getting the chills just even thinking about what this experience will be like.
Here she is playing an excerpt from Beethoven's Piano Concerto No. 2. She says what makes this music special is the ability to stand the test of time.
These pieces are indescribable in how, most importantly, how they make us feel. And I can hear Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, the 200th time, and in a great performance, it sounds like it was just written. And I think it's just a tribute to that these are real masterpieces.
But even with the passion, hard work, and talent of these world-class musicians, the Bravo Vail Music Festival wouldn't be the same without the audience.
You immediately feel the love of this audience, and intermissions are always like a giant party at the festival. It's great, everybody gets their glass of wine or a beer, and the conversations, it's like being with family and friends.
And with everything going on in the world today, Anne-Marie says we can all use a little music in our lives.
There's so many issues in the world, And when you come to a concert, you sit in your seat at the amphitheater or at Villar Center, all of that vanishes and time stands still. And you get to just sit and be you and your own feelings and being amongst friends, these incredible musicians. And you can just enjoy 2 hours of sheer bliss. And that's a gift in the world for us.
The 36th annual Bravo Vail Music Festival will last until August 3rd and will feature more than 80 concerts with new music, guest artists, and living composers.
Good morning, Vail.
It's that time where we're talking Sun & Ski Sports Product of the Week. Now, if you're making your way out to do any water activities, it's important that you have the right protection with you, and especially since our water levels are so high from all of that precipitation that we saw over the course of the winter and now that snow runoff. So right now, I've got the Onyx Move Vent Life Vest in front of me. This vest has some great features to it, one of which being soft, lightweight foam flotation. Now, if you are looking for this in your kayaks or in your canoes and you want that nice mesh back, well, then it has that feature, making it more comfortable for you to sit anywhere where there's a high back and you need to be nice and safe out there. Now, as you're making your way out into the water, there is a built-in whistle so that if you need to be heard, you can make yourself heard with this lovely whistle. There's also some nice reflection pieces making it easy for you to be seen as you're out there, and especially if you're doing it first thing in the morning or later into the afternoon when you're out there on the rivers or on the lakes. So make sure that you stop by Sun & Ski Sports and you check out all of their great inventory for these nice pieces that are going to keep you safe out there on the waters. Now, you can always go to their website at sunandski.com for some more information or for some more fabulous products that'll keep you safe out there on the water.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Suki and Scott show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you on 92"? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on Mountain Perspectives and our new Spanish programming block coming this fall. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website at tv8vail.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to your Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail. I'm your host, Liz, right here on TV8. We love to give business tips, so we like to get in touch with some of the people in the know. And we had a very special interview, Adventures in Coaching with Kim Smith. We're going to find out what that's all about and maybe get some great business tips.
Welcome back to the show. We recently just introduced you to a new segment called Adventures in Coaching. And now we've got Kim Smith joining me on the couch yet again. She is a wonderful business and career coach to help you further your progression throughout your career and your life. And now we're going to talk all things purpose because it's something that's super important. Good morning, Kim.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming back. I'm totally nerding out about everything that you're saying, only because I think it's so important that people learn all of these lessons that you've been giving us.
Yeah, it really is a great way to really move your life forward and to think about, what is your purpose, which is what we're going to be talking about today. It's so foundational to your success.
And so let's talk about the concept of this life and business purpose that we are going to be talking about.
Okay, great. And so like what I was saying, it's so important to have a foundation and to understand what your purpose is, because so many of us walk through life not really knowing like what makes us tick, maybe what is our calling, so to speak. And a lot of times we run into trouble when we don't really know what that is, because all of a sudden maybe you've been working for many years in a career, maybe you're just starting out and you're like, this doesn't feel right, this doesn't really fit. It's something I thought I was supposed to do, but it just doesn't really seem to fit. So when I start working with people, we say, I ask them like, hey, have you ever thought about what your purpose is? And they're like, well, what does that mean? And, it really is taking a look at, what is your reason for being? What is your why, so to speak? And we'll go into a little bit more about, how you develop that.
Now, as we're talking about purpose, everyone thinks about it kind of differently, and it's one of those topics that's so broad and so expansive. And so why is it important for people to find their purpose? That way they can drive themselves forward in their career.
It is so important because it really means that you're digging kind of deep into understanding what makes you tick and what is going to make you happy. And it doesn't mean that, you have a career that is maybe exactly that purpose. It's not so much what you do, it's your why and why are you doing it. And that comes before what you do. Now you can incorporate your purpose into your career. It can be a direct incorporation. Like for me, for example, mine is to help people to reach their potential and their success, right? So I do that full time. But prior to this, I brought that into my career, in my marketing and sales careers, and so, I was with a mindset of like, how can I help people succeed? So it doesn't have to be a direct one-to-one correlation, but it's really important to be clear on what it is and why you're doing it so that you can use it almost as a guidepost or a North Star, so to speak, when you're making a big decision.
Now, as people are at home listening, because you've definitely got me thinking about what my purpose is, how can they start to find and develop their purpose?
So it's really a combination of values, passions, and strengths. And what I mean by values are not necessarily like your moral values, but what makes you happy? What's important to you? Could it be connecting with people? Could it be achieving things, risk-taking, adventure, honor, justice, those kinds of things? And I've got a huge list of those things that we go through when you're working with me in terms of defining like what those values are. And it's also important to look at what your passions are. What is it when you're doing it that you forget everything around you? You get lost in what you're doing. And if you can tap into that feeling and bring that into your purpose, think about what it is that you're doing when that happens. That's also a really key point of like determining your purpose. And then, of course, your strengths. If there's something that you're really good at, are you good at writing? Are you good at speaking? Are you good at math, science, whatever? What is it that you're good at? You may not even be doing that in your current role right now, but like consider that, because that all kind of goes into the mix of determining what your purpose is.
Which I think is so cool. Even to hear you talk about it, you can see that you are passionate about what you do. Yeah. But we talked about it in the last one where this fills your cup helping other people. So then it brings that aspect of passion into it, which is how you're in the right spot. You found your purpose, not only personally, but when it comes to your career as well. And that's such a unique opportunity and experience for people to sit down, think about it, and have someone guide them through it, because this is something I have personally never thought about.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. We'll have to talk about that.
I know. Now I'm going to sit down and have you coach me just so that I can develop my purpose.
And it's those aha moments when somebody, suddenly realizes that like, oh my gosh, I haven't thought of this. Here's an opportunity for me to really define my life and determine what direction I really truly want to go in and what's going to, fit for, my passions and my values and my purpose. What is that fit?
And so once you've helped people find their purpose, how do you guys determine if they are living in alignment with their purpose or not?
So that is a great question. And I like to use the analogy of like being in a little boat riding down the river. If you guys can imagine, we do a lot of, river sports up here. You're in a boat. You hit the side sometimes, and sometimes you go into a little eddy, and maybe there's some rapids, and occasionally you might get thrown out of that boat. But generally, you get back on, you're having fun, and things are going. But when you're not living your purpose, I mean, that is when you're in flow, right? So, but when you're not living your purpose, it probably feels like you're trying to paddle upstream, and you're going up and hard, you're getting more and more tired. And that's how, it works in life. You may experience, burnout in your job, or just like frustration and not feeling like things are fitting. And so that's how I like to use that analogy, just to sort of like do that sanity check. Am I living my purpose or not?
Which I think is something that a lot of people let go by the wayside here, because we do live this like extravagant lifestyle of being outside and doing these recreational sports that we know and we love, and we're soaking up the sunshine, and we're skiing, and we're snowboarding, and we're river rafting, and we're hiking, and we're doing all of these things that help us personally stay sane. But when you transform that into your career, it totally can make a difference, because it can help with your mental health stability, like you said. It can help avoid burnout, and it can lower your stress levels incredibly.
Yes, extremely. And I also think it's really important, because if you have a major decision to make in your life, maybe it's a career change or you're wanting to move, it's a really great way to sort of like measure up, like, is this decision I'm going to make aligned with my purpose? And if it's not, you should really think about, what else you might want to be doing.
Now, as people are listening, because I've been listening this whole time, and they're looking for those specific next steps to start finding their purpose, where do you start?
So the specific next steps are to really think about, again, what are your values, and what is it that is making you passionate about something? What do you love doing? And when you're doing it, you're like in that zone, right? You're in the flow. So that's, you can certainly go, there's a lot online about like how to determine your purpose, but I've come up with a methodology that I think breaks it down a lot more simply than what I'm able to find online. And it's confusing. I mean, there's a lot of information out there, from individual purpose to business purpose to mission and vision. And I will talk about mission and vision down the road, but getting clear on your purpose is really important.
And then you said that magic word right there, flow, because once you get your brain to that flow state, and it's easy for you to get up, know what you're doing, be successful in what you're doing, but also not be so overwhelmed that you are experiencing that burnout, your life becomes transformed for the better.
Yes, that's certainly the hope, right? And the reason for doing this is to get people to a place where they're happy and they feel empowered and that they know where they want to go with their lives.
Now, what is one of the biggest benefits people will see as they start to develop their purpose and kind of define it a little bit better?
Really, it is about being clear about where you're going and what you want to do. I mean, it's pretty simple, right? Taking that and what do you feel when you are living on purpose? And then, how do you align it with your life? That's the next step, is to kind of look at, okay, I've got my purpose figured out. How do I incorporate that into my life? And it doesn't have to be, like I said, a one-to-one exact, this is my purpose and therefore I'm going to only do this. But how do you bring it into your life, into your relationships, with your family, your coworkers, your work? It really is an umbrella that goes over everything that you're doing.
Which I think is one of the most fascinating parts for me, just to hear you talk about this, but then know your story of you finding that purpose throughout your career and succeeding very well in this marketing career that you had for so long, but realizing you wanted more and you wanted to bring these two together, and now you have the opportunity to do both. So I have a couple more questions for you, but one of them is, if someone is at home listening to this and they're like, wow, I feel like I could develop so much by having some one-on-one time with Kim, what's the best way for them to get in contact with you, to book you as their coach?
Thank you for asking. You can go to my website, which is adventuresandcoaching.com, or reach me at kim@adventuresandcoaching.com. It's pretty straightforward. Just reach out to me. I'd be happy to talk to you. There's also a little form on my website that tells me a little bit more about you before we talk. And I set up initial calls just to kind of do a little discovery and see if it might be a good fit for both of us.
It is important that you make sure that you guys click well together. Now, we're going to continue to do these sessions where you can not only help us critically think about maybe our purpose or where we want to grow professionally or personally, or just really to define what we think we should be doing. So what are some of the other great topics we're going to be covering?
So we're going to be talking about some women in business issues because I am currently holding a Women in Business series through the Vail Valley Partnership. And that's been really enlightening for me to be able to work with a lot of women in the Valley and talk about, what are the challenges here. So I'll be talking about that, leadership, communication skills. I am going to be doing a segment on business coaching and what that looks like. And so, the topics are endless. And if there's anything that you guys want to hear from me about, please let Maddie know here, and we'll go from there.
Kim, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me, giving all of us this great information. You've definitely got me critically thinking about where I want to go and what my purpose is.
Great.
And I think that's one of the coolest parts about you taking these next steps with people to just help them grow.
Yeah, thanks so much. It's been fantastic spending time with you, and I love talking about this, and I'm super excited to be part of the Vail Valley and the business community here, and look forward to coming back again soon.
Kim, again, thank you so much for being here. Make sure that you continue to stay tuned as we are going to continue to dive deeper in this Adventures in Coaching, only because it can help you in so many ways grow better than you knew possible. And defining your purpose is one of those very first steps. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Bienvenidos a lo mejor de la semana. Yo soy Julio García y te estaré compartiendo los mejores eventos y actividades para disfrutar en familia todas las semanas. Arrancamos este lunes 26 de junio con un espectáculo de magia gratuito en la biblioteca de Eagle a las 3 de la tarde con el mago Chad Wonder. Este martes 27 de junio, Evom nos estará trayendo una clase gratuita llamada Del Jardín a la Cocina, donde nos estarán mostrando a cosechar diferentes hierbas, cómo hacer una receta, y lo más divertido de todo es que te podrás llevar una planta a casa después de la clase. Todo esto en la comunidad de Two Rivers N.0 de 4:30 de la tarde a 6:30 de la tarde. Este miércoles 28 de junio, el pueblo de Gypsum nos estará trayendo un concierto gratuito en el anfiteatro de Lundgren a partir de las 6 de la tarde hasta las 8:30 con la banda Roca Hueca, un grupo de ska latino basado en Denver que traen muchísimo ambiente, y lo más divertido es que es para toda la familia. Este jueves 29 de junio, la Biblioteca Pública de Avon nos está trayendo la hora del cuento familiar a partir de las 11 de la mañana para los chiquitines de 0 a 6 años. Este viernes 30 de junio, aquí en el lago Nottingham, en el parque de Avon, se estarán llevando a cabo competencias de stand-up paddleboard, ya sea que vengan a competir o simplemente a disfrutar del evento. Es una manera espectacular de disfrutar de una puesta de sol aquí en el lago. Todo se llevará a cabo de 6 a 8 de la noche. Y entrando al fin de semana, este sábado 1 de julio se estará llevando a cabo el mercado de Minturn de 9 de la mañana a 2 de la tarde. Este fue el primer mercado aquí en el condado de Eagle y puedes encontrar todo desde productos locales, ropa, joyería y mucho más. Y para cerrar la semana, este domingo se está llevando a cabo el Festival de Música Vail Bravo en el anfiteatro de Gerald Ford en Vail, con un concierto donde se estará presentando la Orquesta Sinfónica de Dallas a partir de las 6 de la tarde. Los boletos ya están a la venta, así que consigue tus boletos antes de que se agoten. Los precios van desde $29 hasta $89, así que hay opciones para todos los bolsillos. Yo soy Julio García y esto fue Lo Mejor de la Semana.
If you haven't seen Good Day Vail lately, here's what you've been missing. I'm Cece Zach, and I'm the host of Good Day Vail. And you can find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or on our website at tv8vail.com and on YouTube. We're here to serve the Vail Valley, and we look forward to sharing our story with all of you.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/co.
You're watching K34QB, Vail.
For the second hour of your Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail, I'm your host, Liz, and we have a really exciting hour for you guys. First, I want to say a very happy birthday to Steve Lee. I hope you have a great day, buddy. And we have a very special guest coming in. Have you ever heard of ukelooping? Well, I hadn't either until a few days ago. We have a special segment, Jammin' with Jake, on the weekends. Jake Wolf. Now, he's a local drummer with the Grateful Dead Review Band, and of course, he's a local teacher for music through the School of Rock, and that summer camp is coming up. So he's going to come in and talk all about the summer camp, School of Rock, and each week he's going to bring in a different instrument and a kid. Today's kid is Max, Danielle's son, and he and I are going to not only try to learn the ukulele, but once we get a couple of notes in, then we're going to learn how to ukeloop. This is going to be really funny. See if we can walk and chew gum at the same time. And, you know, the year's difference between us is going to be a test as well. So sit back and enjoy. It's going to be a really great hour. We have a lot of fun flashbacks and great clips for you guys as well. So let's get ready. Your second hour of TV8 Vail Good Morning starts now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back, everybody. It's going to be a beautiful day. Let's take a look and see what it is in store for us. I can tell you this, sunshine for the next several days in a row, and I'm really happy about that. Low today at 8 a.m. was 50 degrees. Our high today is 72 degrees and sunny blue skies. Super excited about that. By noon, it'll be 64, so it'll be a nice cool breeze out there. And then by 4 p.m., 70 degrees and sunny. And then by 8 p.m., right away, 65 degrees, a nice little drop in temperature, and sunny, sunny skies. As we take a look at the I-70 corridor to find out what's going on in Denver, a very hot day over there, 85 degrees. For Colorado, that's baking, okay, and sunny skies. In Vail, 72, 76 in Eagle, and 74 in Avon, with sunny skies all the way around. Your low tonight is 44 degrees. We have clear skies, nice night to look up those beautiful stars, and your sun will set tonight at 8:38 p.m. As we take a look at your full week tomorrow, another full sunny day, 78 for your high and 47 for your low. By Monday, sunny skies and 79. By Tuesday, 76, mostly sunny skies, and we have a low of 46. By Wednesday, more sunshine, 79 degrees for your high and 46 for your low. And then by Thursday, mostly sunny skies, 75 for your high and 45 for your low. Your weather report today is brought to you by Sun and Ski, a great place to go and get all kinds of great things for all of your activities that you have outdoors or even indoors. They have clothing and shoes and accessories and gear and everything you need for every season of the year. Go check them out at sunandski.com or go in person to Avon and get one of their professional staff to show you around the store, which is nice and big, and you have so many great things to choose from. So that's a look at your weather, and it's a great day to get on out there to enjoy. Well, we have the Minturn Market today. That's on Saturdays. But I'll tell you what, we mentioned a few things going on, but Avija, she knows the full calendar of events. So let's check in with Avija, because we have Vail Vibes with her right now to let you know what's going on for the full weekend.
Hi friends, Avisha Scarborough here. Welcome to Vail Vibes. I'm super excited because we are in the midst of an amazing summer.
The Valley is alive with music. This week was opening night for Bravo Vail's Music Festival with the return of Academy of St. Martin in the Fields, joined by Anne-Marie McDermott. This Saturday and Sunday, the concert series at Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater continues with the Academy of St. Martin in the Fields music director and superstar violinist Joshua Bell. And if rock music is more your thing, well, then there's Moe's Original Barbecue's Hot Summer Nights free concert series at the amphitheater. On Tuesday, June 27th, the Classic Albums Live Modern Day Orchestra will recreate note for note the David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust, and the Spiders from Mars album. Beloved local musician Andy Seifert will be playing multiple shows this weekend. Saturday, he'll be at the Red Lion and the Remedy Bar in the Four Seasons, and Sunday, he'll play at the Red Lion and Le Tour Restaurant and Bar in Vail. Check out his website for more details. Beaver Creek also loves their live music. Every Saturday, Beaver Creek Dance Party will have free live music and dance instruction in the Village Core from 7 to 9 p.m. Music and moves range from country to swing and everything in between. And we can't forget about Sunset Live in Avon this Sunday at the Terrace at the Avon Performance Pavilion. Enjoy a spectacular sunset and great music while lounging on your stand-up paddleboard or paddle boat on Nottingham Lake, the North Shore Beach, or South Lawn at the Pavilion. And make sure to leave a little time for shopping. The Vail Farmers Market and Art Show continues every Sunday morning at 9:30, and Minturn's Farmer Market is every Saturday at 9. This Saturday, June 24th, the Minturn Market is celebrating its 26th season with a special Makers Market.
That's it for today, friends. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Avisha Scarborough, and I'll see you next time.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 7 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail, Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno, Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz. While we wait for Maestro Wolf, this is one of my favorite clips. We have our very own Ben Roof, who interviewed the renovation husbands to give us some great tips and ideas for in the home. Let's take a look and see at this great, fun interview.
1893 Victorian. We've gone room by room and renovated it up from the studs.
Fantastic. So how did you guys come across this Victorian house in Boston?
We were in a period of renting and literally just drove by this house and said, wow, that is such a cool house. Wouldn't it be amazing to have a project like that? We went to the restaurant we were going to, pulled it up on a real estate website, and it was available. So we jumped on it, and within a week we were closing on the house.
And by cool, he means it was completely boarded up and looked like a complete mess.
That had a lot of potential.
Well, fantastic. So were there any particular traits of the house that like really jumped out at you guys despite its condition?
It's just an amazing lot in a city where it's really difficult to find a home sometimes. And we were just in a position that we were able to take on such a large project. And we just dove head first, not really knowing what was ahead of us.
Well, let me ask you guys this a little bit. What was your like background before you started doing these DIY projects? How did you guys kind of learn these skills? Was it something that you guys started out doing that as a career?
So I went to school for architecture and worked as an architectural designer for many years. So from a design standpoint, I have that background, but the hard skills, we really just kind of learned one at a time.
He did not learn to swing a hammer in design school. So we learned all of those day by day, project by project, and they just slowly built over time.
What did you guys use as kind of your resource then? Was it a lot of like DIY, self-help videos, or did you go towards sort of manuals and some more traditional resources?
So we kind of turned to YouTube. I called my dad a lot. And then Instagram. Instagram became a place where there's a huge old home community. We learned a lot about interiors, doing exterior work as well, and just started building those resources slowly.
Oh, fantastic. So with your current project, what are you guys most proud of with your Victorian space?
You know, because we've gone room by room from the studs, it was gutted when we found it. So it's hard to pick a favorite. But I think now that it's getting warmer out, we're really falling back in love with our outdoor spaces.
So backyard started as like a very exposed pile of dirt, and we turned it into a full oasis that we get to spend time in together and entertain family and friends.
Well, it looks absolutely gorgeous behind you guys there. And speaking of exterior spaces, if people are looking to really update their backyards, is there sort of anywhere that you would recommend them starting out?
We say always keep it simple, and that is often a cleaning project. So going out and sweeping your walkways and giving it a fresh edge is a great way to gain confidence and feel motivated to do the next project.
You know, one outdoor space that people often overlook is that strip of grass between the sidewalk and the street. Everyone has a different name for it, but whatever you call it, it's usually just crabgrass. So this summer, rather than trying to make it the perfect lawn, we're planting native plants and turning it into a little meadow that we and our whole neighborhood can enjoy.
You know, that's something that we talk about a lot here, is how we can kind of help incorporate our landscapes into our native environments a little bit better to kind of create some more drought resilience, especially here out in the West. Is there anything that you guys are kind of looking at to do that? I know it's a little bit more dry, or a little bit drier out here than it is out east.
It is. We are looking at replacing over time both our lawn and incorporating more landscaping and making sure that we're gearing towards native landscaping because it is more resilient in those times of fluctuation of drought or extreme heat. And that's, other than keeping our bees, those are our big items this year.
I was going to definitely ask you guys about that. I've heard that you keep bees at your property, and for people who are interested in starting to do a little bit of beekeeping at home, is there anywhere you recommend them to take a look?
There's a ton of resources, and there's a lot of people who are way more talented beekeepers than I am. So you can find them online, and there's a lot of great books. I spent the whole entire winter reading in preparation, and there's often local beekeepers who help mentor people who are interested in starting themselves.
Have you noticed any impact on your landscaping or anything, keeping bees on property? Do you find that your flowers are more productive?
I don't know. There's a lot of native bees as well that do a really important job in that area. Ours are just added to that. So, our hive does its 5-mile loop, and the neighbors say they do see more bees now than they ever have. So maybe they're ours. We're not sure.
Well, it definitely seems like it's something that is helping to impact communities. I mean, we talk a lot about bee colonies and the use of pesticides and stuff in our landscaping. Is that something that you guys are considering with your bee colonies and your gardens?
It is something. So we have eliminated all of our pesticides. We don't do any herbicides either. We stick to, if we do anything, it's just a fertilizer. And then when we do cleaning outdoors, we also think about products like 30 Seconds Outdoor Cleaners, which is a cleaner that's low in sodium. So it really doesn't really damage any of your landscaping. Once you rinse it off, it breaks down in the soil really, really quickly and has very little or no impact on the environment.
So you mean like sort of a type of cleaning solution for your patios, walkways, decks, that sort of thing?
Yeah, exactly. So we just did this on our front walkway, and it has really great results with very little or no impact.
Well, it's been so nice to talk to you guys. Is there any way that we can go and check out more of your work, more information about you?
So you can check out 30secondscleaners.com for a lot of tips and tricks. You can follow us on Instagram at Renovation Husbands and see what we're up to all summer.
And starting today, you can go to 30 Seconds Cleaners on Instagram and Facebook for sweepstakes with a chance to win prizes up to $5,000 so you can work on an outdoor project this summer.
Oh, fantastic. So it sounds like that 30-second cleaner is a fantastic product to both keep your lawns, your kids, and the wildlife safe. Well, thank you so much to Stephen and David St. Russell, the Renovation Husbands, for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Well, you guys have a great rest of your day.
You too.
All right. And that's all we have for this interview. Please join us in a little bit after these messages.
Hello everyone, now is the time to refresh your floors. I'm Mandy Benedict. I'd love to invite you into our showroom to explore our 12,000 square foot showroom where you can view all different floors installed, see what it looks like in a larger space. One of our greatest growing products is waterproof wood flooring, which for our environment with kids and dogs and ski boot and our mountain lifestyle, this is a great flooring option. I brought one of the planks with me today. They're nice, long, wide planks. They're embossed on grain, so they look beautiful, but they perform really well in our mountain lifestyle. We have all employee installers. They've been working for over a decade with us, and we have a lifetime installation warranty. So not only do we make sure that the client gets what they want, we know what this climate needs. We have beautiful reclaimed floors, herringbone, really anything that you're looking for to update your home or your business. We have it at Rugs Benedict. We provide free estimates. So come in and visit us in the store. We'd love to see you.
welcome back to your second hour of Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz, and I promised you some fun and frivolity for the second hour. Well, it's sitting next to me. Don't
Where?
look around, it's you, buddy.
Oh,
This
me.
is Jake Wolf, everybody.
What did you call me? Did we devolve to name calling this early in the
Fun
morning?
and frivolity.
Frivolity.
Yeah.
That's a new word of the day, folks.
This is Jake Wolf, everybody. If you don't
Hi.
recognize him as a local drummer in so many bands, including the Grateful Dead Review, Rocky Mountain Grateful Dead Review,
Sure.
I should definitely say. Well, so
I like
many
the
other
fun.
things.
Call it
You've
fun.
been a part of this community forever. You were once the mayor pro temp.
I
You
was.
were on the Avon Town Council for many
Yeah,
years.
many years.
You were the reason we have that gigantic stage at Nottingham Park. If it wasn't for you, we would not have
true.
that incredible stage for us to go catch so many wonderful
100%
shows.
my fault.
It's your fault,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we'd like to blame you, but be happy about it.
Well, you have to take a number. There's a long line.
I know. Well, he had to fight and catch and kick, but he got it.
I
and
made
that's all
shirts
I care
for the
about.
council that said "Blame Wolf." Everyone else does, and then all of a sudden I had a queue of people in line. So
It doesn't matter because what you do is bring great stuff to the community.
I try.
And now you're going to bring a little bit of fun to TV8.
yes,
All right.
jamming with Jake on Saturdays.
Yes, it's
This is
jamming
the
with Jake.
inaugural run.
This is the very first segment. And what I want to explain to everybody is why we're doing it. Well, number one is fun. We get to see if I have the same mind as a kid that's God knows how many years younger than me, and see what the learning curve is. And today we're going to learn, not only are we going to learn the ukulele, but we're also going to learn how to ukeloop.
Ukelooping.
Now
Yeah.
that is hula hooping and playing the ukulele at the same time, which is really funny because our first kid guest is Max, Danielle's son,
Oh,
and
cool.
I saw him trying to hula hoop, and boy, has no hips. So I think
Oh,
I might
wow.
win in the,
You-
in the
yeah,
hula
you're gonna be-
hooping. But he's smarter than I am, so he's probably going to pick up that uke a lot quicker than me.
Well, we'll see how this pans out in the ukelooping relay race we're gonna have here.
Yeah,
later.
I love it. But this is all just to get everybody excited about the kickoff of summer, the camp, and its EFEC, which is the Education Foundation of Eagle County.
That's right.
And that is Summer School of Rock, which
Yeah.
you head up. How many years have you been doing
I
that?
want to say this is somewhere in the neighborhood of 10.
Wow.
This might be the 10th one. Now, we did a couple at State Bridge that EFEC wasn't involved with. That was 2011, 2012. I think we have some pictures of those somewhere, which was a really cool experience because it was an overnight thing.
Right.
So we used State Bridge for a week. The camp at the Little Beach Amphitheater is a day camp. So I don't have to worry about kids freaking out about these animals in their yurts and calling me on the. And then I'd run up there and there'd be like a spider, like this big. Like it's not an animal.
No.
But thank goodness for Walking Mountain Science
Yeah.
coming in and teaching the kids the difference between spider and
And
koala bear, or
tarantula.
whatever it is that we're going to have in the yurts at State Bridge.
Well, I mean, the yurts at State Bridge are great. They're doing a great job. They're revamping. We had him in here not too long ago and discussed all the great things that are going on over there. So we're really excited about that. And we had a big kickoff of State Bridge. But this is going to be something really cool. Explain how the School of Rock works and what you do for the children here in the community.
So the camp is it's a 5-day program. A lot of the kids haven't ever played anything before.
Okay.
So the goal is, I'll go to the end first. The goal is at the end of the week they're going to put on a concert.
Nice.
About 20 to 30 kids, and every day we get to the camp. We have some yoga for kids.
Nice.
I bring in different yoga teachers from the Valley. Thank all of you for all these years of awesome yoga that the kids do. And we do a little meditation, get the kids kind of focused. We also do this thing where we'll pick a note, or I'll have like a, right? And so if I'm doing a song in that key for the day, I'll use that note to get the kids to harmonize so that they're in the groove
They're in sync.
right from the get-go.
Okay.
And then we make them some hula hoops, custom-made hula hoops.
You make hula hoops?
Yeah, we do. We make them ourselves right at
Wow.
the camp. It's a pretty cool process. We've got it down to a science. So they're custom made. The kids, we measure and cut them out, and they get to decorate them. And some of the kids know how to hula hoop, some don't. We bring in some hula hoop teachers. We break into sectionals where we'll teach the kids different parts of the ukulele. We'll teach them singing. We'll teach them how to put it all together, and it's really it's a fun experience for the kids all day long. We have special guests come in throughout the week. Yeah, I mean, I did it like if I was a kid, which I still am.
You are.
People ask me all the time where I've grown up, and I say, come on, let's
I'm
not devolve
still
into
there.
name calling. I haven't grown up yet. Don't call me a grown up. So I did it like, how would I want the camp to be when I was a kid? And it's a lot of fun. The kids have a lot of fun. I haven't lost one yet, so we're doing pretty well.
Well, that's comforting.
Right?
Yes.
Considering we're right there by the river, I mean, any kid can just be like, okay, I'm out of here. But they don't. They stay, they love it, they play, they make some great music, and they meet some new people.
Yes, and they make new friends for the whole lifetime, probably,
Yeah.
because they find out that they have like-minded interests. And I just think it's a really remarkable thing. I'm looking at the screen right now. You have your instructors and all the kids.
Special guests here we have. This is a banjo player we brought in. You see the kids in their hoops.
Yeah.
Learning about different intervals of songs, which we're gonna do very briefly today. That's the Little Beach Amphitheater. So right on the top there's I believe that's Upper Lion's Head Rock on the left, right? And then this is the scene. This is the serene scene the kids get every day at camp, and it's
so beautiful.
It's a lot of fun. Even when it rains, we have rainy song concepts that we'll go into.
Love that.
And I think that's only happened out of the 10 years we've been doing this. One time.
That's
we
it?
had like a rainy week.
That's because
So
you
we made the
started
best of it.
after springtime.
Yeah.
Probably,
exactly.
because I'll tell you what, this summer we kicked off was a lot of rain, but we loved it, and now we have that beautiful river that's raging. And I think that it's really exciting. Where does the end result take place? Is it going to be at Little Beach Amphitheater this year when they have the big show at the end?
Yeah, we do it on Friday at noon.
Nice.
And sometimes I think we're working with the Corey Montgomery Band and Scott
Ooh.
Redner,
Nice.
who does the Shakedown Bar.
Yeah, we've had him
and
on
Brothers
the show
Keeper
a
and
few
Friends.
times.
So they have the shows on Thursday nights. And last year, what we did was we had the kids open the show on the week of the camp.
Oh.
So I think it made the show on Friday a lot better because the kids weren't so nervous.
Sure.
They weren't throwing up in their ukuleles.
The pukulele.
The pukulele. That's what this hole is for. We'll get into that later.
That's what the hole is for?
The puke hole. The ukulele. Like if you're getting a little nervous, like don't just turn your head. And it's fine. Your
Enjoy
hands
your
will
morning
smell a little
coffee
bit.
and breakfast, everybody.
Exactly. Haven't had breakfast yet. I'm working there. I'm gonna get my way up to there.
Oh my God, I love you so much.
Oh, I
I've
love
known
you too.
Jake forever,
Yeah,
and
it's
I
been a long
swear
time.
this is just a wonderful thing. I've been watching you do this for years, and I know you're an incredible drummer. And I just want to bring up something special that you did for everybody here in the community during COVID. He held these drum circles. Now, we all stayed very far apart, and it was really, really amazing. It was on the docks at Nottingham Park. We all took a spot, and he would start a little beat, and we would all follow. And for the most part, we all caught on pretty quickly, which was really remarkable. And then the sun would set, and we would all just sit there doing a drum circle. And it was just something that we all needed so bad. We got a little bit of unity together, and Gretchen here from TVH, she showed up, and Jordan and so many other great friends, and Dina and Mauricio, and we had
Azalea
some
was
locals,
there.
Azalea, their little daughter, but we all had a little part of the dock, and we all stayed far enough away from each other because that was the time during the real nerve-wracking part.
Right.
But when you came in and just brought the community together to do a drum circle, it just made my heart happy. I know it really brought us just a little bit of joy and a lot of camaraderie, and we needed that. So that's why I'm here with you, not only for all the things that you do for the community, but all the fun that you bring,
thanks,
and you
Liz.
bring everybody together, and it's really exciting. Now, you're going to bring Max and I together very soon. We're going to take a quick break, then we're going to come back. We're going to learn a little ukulele, and then we're going to learn how to ukeloop with Jake Wolf, everybody, right here on Good Morning Vail. It's TV8, everybody.
Good morning, Vail.
It's that time where we're talking Sun and Ski Sports Product of the Week. Now, if you're making your way out to do any water activities, it's important that you have the right protection with you, and especially since our water levels are so high from all of that precipitation that we saw over the course of the winter and now that snow runoff. So right now, I've got the Onyx Move Vent Life Vest in front of me. This vest has some great features to it, one of which being soft, lightweight foam flotation. Now, if you are looking for this in your kayaks or in your canoes and you want that nice mesh back, well, then it has that feature, making it more comfortable for you to sit anywhere where there's a high back and you need to be nice and safe out there. Now, as you're making your way out into the water, there is a built-in whistle so that if you need to be heard, you can make yourself heard with this lovely whistle. There's also some nice reflection pieces, making it easy for you to be seen as you're out there, and especially if you're doing it first thing in the morning or later into the afternoon when you're out there on the rivers or on the lakes. So make sure that you stop by Sun and Ski Sports and you check out all of their great inventory for these nice pieces that are going to keep you safe out there on the waters. Now, you can always go to their website at sunandski.com for some more information or for some more fabulous products that'll keep you safe out there on the water.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Perfect too.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. I'm your host. It's Saturday morning, and I'm Liz. This is Jake Wolf, and over here is Max. Max, are you smarter than me?
Oh, sure about that.
He is. And Max, how old are you?
I'm 17.
He's only 17, so I am, a lot older. And Jake, you're somewhere in the middle, mentally anyway.
Mentally,
so
probably younger than 17.
This is what it's like at School of Rock.
Yes.
Through Eagle Foundation, or
Education Foundation of Eagle County.
Thank you, I can never get that right. EFEC is so much easier for me to say. So, this is what a lesson is going to learn. I've never played the uke in my life. I know you don't hold it like that. Hold it like that.
Let's hold it like that for a second, because the very first thing you should do is, before you do anything really in life, I feel like through all the banging my body up, you got to stretch. So just take a minute to honor your body and stretch your hands out a little bit, so that way you're not hurting yourself when you're playing. We do this at the camp. This is part of the yoga thing. I'm not going to get into downward dog right now. In fact, my yoga is so bad, you can't even tell, and I'm so inflexible, you can't even tell the difference between my plank and my downward dog. It looks almost the same. But yeah, stretching out is always super important.
That's a good idea.
And you should feel it here. My favorite one for the guitars would be this move, right? Then you put your fingers under your chin and use your chin to press down a little bit, and you should feel that stretch right in here and then right in there.
My forearms.
Yeah.
The bottom. Okay.
I only have 2 arms, so it only stretches both of mine. But I guess if we counted yours together, we have the forearm stretch. Okay, so now that we're stretched out.
Okay, now what?
We're holding the ukulele up. You'll notice a little notch there. Sometimes you can put it on your knee. You can hold it up here. I've got a little book that I brought in for these guys just to show them over here. This is how you hold it. And you'll notice on the ukulele's neck, we have the neck here, there are frets. And these little metal lines are the indicators in between the frets. And if you've ever played the game Operation, do you know that game? Okay, right. So when you touch the sides, you touch the little metal sides, and you've killed the patient. Same operation here. You don't want to touch the metal. You want to kind of keep your fingers in between the two metal
so
bars.
like always in the middle.
And we're going to use our first finger is going to be up here in this fret. Our second finger is going to be in this fret. Our third finger is going to be in this fret. And the first thing we're going to learn is the C chord, which you're going to take your ring finger and you're going to put it on the third fret right there and press down.
Down there.
All the way in the bottom string, right? You hear that note? That note is a C.
Okay.
I'm a little bit tuned up, but when you strum all 4 strings down, that's the C chord.
There we go, we learned one.
And you'll notice when you leave your ukuleles in the car overnight, they sometimes go out of tune. We'll tune those up at the snack break here. But we have a C chord now. Everybody feel that?
I feel
that?
it. I
That's
feel it.
great. So you've learned your first chord.
Wow, look at that. Okay.
And while we're doing this, while we're in the key of C, we'll talk about this move that I learned from the late, great Mr. Tony G. So he did this thing called Jazz Goes to School, and it was really an impressive program. And I learned a lot from watching him teach these kids. It was probably the impetus to the way the School of Rock was running, because when I saw what he did, I was like, oh, I can do that. Let's just set up a band, and then we'll go from there. So to Tony G.
Yeah, we miss you, Tony G.
So much love. And we're going to do an interval game. And C is going to be 1, right?
All right.
C, it's pretty easy if you use your hand
your memory.
here.
3
If C is 1,
Yeah.
that would make D 2, right?
Okay.
3 would be E.
Sure.
Yeah, you have 4 would be F, and 5 G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, C, D, E, F, G, right?
Okay.
So we're on C, which is 1. We're on the 1 chord.
Right.
We're going to move to the 4 chord.
Which is D.
Which is D. She didn't go to math class. So if C is 1, D would be
2.
Yeah. And then E, and then F would be the 4.
F is
right.
4.
So F is over here, and what's going on is you're going to put your first finger on the second string from the bottom on the first fret. And it's good to pinch behind. You can see how I'm pinching here, keeping your fingers balanced. You don't want to have your thumb all the way over here, because then you're going to start hurting right here in your wrist, right? So your pointer finger is there, and then your middle finger is going on the very top string closest to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Got it? And then let's play each string down. And then strum all together. That's our F chord.
Okay. My finger gets in the way, but okay.
And then going back to the C is pretty easy, because your ring finger is already loosened up, right?
Yeah.
You're going to take it right back down to that third fret, press on this string, and then just let go of the other 2 fingers. And now we're going to go back to the F.
Okay.
Show me your F.
So this is my F.
F goes 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
1, 2.
Oh, look at that. Look at sheet. Okay, gotcha.
This is what we're working at, folks, the C chord and the F chord, if you're following along at home. This is the diagram of the ukulele. Let's see if I can get it a little in the light there. Yes, okay.
Okay.
So we have the diagram, and this just shows you where your fingers are going. That's the C. You see how you're on the bottom string there, and your third finger is right there.
Okay.
So we've learned our 1 and our 4 chords. And let's just start on C.
Okay,
you see
C
little
is
hash marks
here.
there? It's a pretty simple song. It kind of sounds like Frere Jacques. So, are you strumming? Are you strumming? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So we'll do a little call and response. I'll go first, and then you follow me. So, are you strumming?
Yes, I am.
Are you strumming?
Yes, I am.
I play ukulele.
I play ukulele.
I play ukulele.
Max plays ukulele.
Watch us jam.
Watch us jam. All right.
And there's song 1 in the books right out of the gate. Never playing ukulele before? That sounded great.
Well, we have our finger on 1 chord. We're doing pretty good right now. So the kids learn exactly the way you're teaching us, right?
Here's the thing about that. So many kids, and there's so many different methods, right? So if a kid's not getting it, you can't be, I feel, my opinion is that you can't be beholden to a method that someone's not getting.
Okay.
Everybody's different. You
Right.
learn differently.
Sure.
So that's why we break up into groups too. When
I
we meet the kids on the first day, we see, okay, this kid's going to be this way and it can learn this way. And so if it doesn't work, I will teach you another way.
Okay.
I'll try another creative way to figure it out and get you doing it. It's called accidental learning.
I like that. I learn by accident all the time.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is on the break,
Yeah.
I want you to teach us enough so we can play a tune.
Yeah.
And then get that hula hooping going as well.
We're going to write our own song here.
Oh my God,
That's what's
I'm
going to happen.
super
We're going to
excited.
use the chords, the intervals, and we're going to write a song, and then we're going to try some ukelooping out in the jungle.
Done deal.
The
Well, in the
jungles of Vail.
meantime, while you teach us,
Sure.
there's a recipe that we've been watching through Mine House. It's a
Oh.
very intriguing salad.
So hungry.
Yeah, well, you might be real hungry after this. So let's take a look at the salad so we can get that cliffhanger all done and find out the finishing touches from Mine House in the kitchen here at TV8. And when we're back, Max and I will be pros.
Let me see.
Okay, so first we made something to kind of fill your belly, and now we're making something a little bit different, and only because its name starts with soup, watermelon soup, but we're going to talk about putting it in your hiking water.
Right. I think I've heard a lot of people who say, oh, I don't like the plain water.
Yeah.
So with this soup, I froze a bit of it, and I think you could throw those in your water bottle, and then you don't have the just plain water flavor.
Well, and infused water right now is such a
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can never go wrong. It's always delicious. And this one is going to be super refreshing because it's simple. 3 ingredients here.
Yeah.
Orange juice, watermelon,
Yep.
and then the fresh mint.
A little bit of mint, and I think we have some lime juice somewhere.
Oh, over there.
Somewhere.
Yeah. Perfect. So it's
So-
going to add a perfect flavor to make a summer almost mocktail, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it doesn't need to be mock either.
I mean, whatever you like.
Whatever,
you know.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put half a cup in here.
Yeah,
correct?
half of that. And you can just eyeball it.
It was way short. Close enough.
Close. And then about half of this.
Okay. Oh man, the watermelon is so cold on my hands.
Oh, here.
It's all right. We'll just scoop it. I just am a mess maker. My mom always kept me out of the kitchen because she would be like, Maddie, no. You're too clumsy. Now there's stuff everywhere. And I'd be like, yeah, sorry, Mom.
Okay, Mom.
I'd be like, I'll just clean up. How about that? You can't make more of a mess when you clean. Okay.
Okay.
About half that.
Yep, and we want to put about a little bit. Let's do about
A
that
splash.
much.
Just
There
a
you go.
splash. Perfect.
And then blend it.
I mean, that is such a good color. It looks like I could just drink this right
You
now.
could.
You know, yeah.
So then,
Not opposed.
the piece de la resistance is the mint, I think. I love mint. So you want to chop this up in a little bitty pieces.
Yeah, the chopping of the mint makes it, like, the smell come
Smells
to
good,
life.
yeah.
And it smells so good. Then are we
So
going to
we'll
put this?
that in there, and then don't blend it, but just turn it on and off. Like mix it just a little bit.
Okay.
Perfect. Yep. You did perfect.
Yes, my timing. The quick mix.
So, like I said, you could put ice cubes in your water or cubes in your water. I thought kids would love to take these outside.
Yeah.
Popsicles.
Oh my gosh.
Wouldn't that be fun? Go out and play, kids.
Well, and then the best part about kids is they're messy, you know? Just cut a hole in there and put the thing right back in, and then look, it'll catch it. I only know this because I have my little brothers, and I'm always like, yeah, I'm not dealing with your stickiness. Okay, so now we're going to try this.
We're getting Eric back here.
Yep, Eric's going to come back. And we're gonna give
Welcome back, Eric.
Oh, thank you, Tara. I love all these little treats I've been getting
Yeah,
today.
good.
I'm still kind of floored by the incredible kind of flavor combination of onions and oranges.
I know.
I've
Who
never
would've
had that, but
thought?
it's a really good combo.
Yeah.
It's like
Who'd
leaving a
have
great
thought that?
fresh taste in my mouth.
Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
Happy breakfast.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It's got a good. It's got a good nose to it. You know, like any good wine, you really just want to
Smell it
get
first.
the
Oh my
nose down
gosh.
in there, get it swished.
It's so yummy.
Oh no, my friend Heather Sager gave me this recipe.
It is so good. I feel like if you put some ice cubes in there, sat outside with the beach mocktails.
Yeah, the ice cubes in the water bottle.
Yeah.
We'll just add this like spa infusion to the water.
Seriously, I know. And the watermelon makes it so refreshing, but then the mint.
Gets
I
in
know.
the back of your throat, or the back of your taste buds.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
Now,
I love
you're-
this.
You're preparing all this for Mine House, right?
No, actually.
No, no.
I only make breakfast at Mine House, but I'm
Okay.
always thinking, how can I make anything into breakfast?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I'm
this
thinking,
is a great breakfast.
I'm thinking
juice.
this could be breakfast easily.
It's totally a breakfast.
Actually, we do have some watermelon at the kitchen in Mine House, and you just chop up some mint sprigs and serve it in the watermelon for breakfast. We do that.
Yeah.
So that's really great. But everything that people come up with for recipes is like, how can I make that into breakfast?
Constantly on the look for how to add more to your repertoire.
Yes.
Well, and where you guys are located, right there in Avon, I mean, hiking, your favorite hiking trail is so close.
Just across the street, I go to the Walking Mountain Science Center. a lot.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, you should have if any guests are looking for a hiking trail, that is the best.
We send them there all the time.
All right.
Yeah. We just had a couple with their little boy, and they
Okay.
went over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at our two partners getting together.
Yeah.
Well, see, and you can make these for breakfast, put them somehow displayed out, maybe next to some water bottles, and be like, here's your perfect hiking drink.
There you go.
I mean, okay, cheers again, guys,
Okay.
because they're so good.
Good stuff.
Thank you so much for coming in. And
Thank
make
you
sure
for
that
having me.
Check out the Mine House and also get some fabulous recipes when you go over there,
That's
because
right.
maybe she'll share them with you.
I do.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank
Coming
you.
up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Cece Zach, and I'm the host of Good Day Vail. And today on our show, we are thrilled to have a spotlight on a Vail trailblazer. That individual is Marka Mosier. So please stay tuned and learn about everything we can do to be a trailblazer here in the Vail Valley. We'll see you soon.
TV8 se complace en compartir que nos estamos preparando para lanzar nueva programación en español. Pero antes de hacerlo, queremos saber de ti, nuestra increíble comunidad, sobre lo que tú quieres ver. Por eso, te invitamos a un evento especial en nuestro estudio el 12 de julio a las 6 de la tarde. Ven a compartir tus ideas, opiniones y visiones sobre el futuro de nuestra programación en español. Ya sean eventos locales, programas educativos o entretenimiento, queremos que tú formes parte de este proceso y ayudes a dar forma a nuestra programación. No te pierdas esta maravillosa oportunidad de ser parte de televisión que te refleja y te representa. Para más información y para confirmar tu asistencia, visita tv8vail.com. TV8 is excited to share that we're preparing to launch new programming in Spanish. But before we do, we want to hear from you, our incredible community, about what you want to see. That's why we invite you to a special event at our studio on July 12th at 6 p.m. Come share your ideas, opinions, and visions regarding the future of our Spanish programming. Whether it's local events, educational programs, or entertainment, we want you to be a part of this process and help shape our Spanish programming. Don't miss out on this wonderful opportunity to be a part of television that reflects and represents you. For full details and to RSVP, visit tv8vail.com.
Join us on the Leadville Railroad. This fun-filled train ride takes you and your family on an unforgettable trip through the heart of the Rockies for a half-day trip of adventure, relaxation, and sightseeing. Enjoy the spectacular Colorado scenery. Even meet the engineer. Book your adventure on the Leadville Railroad today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Vail Skin and Lashes, located in the heart of Avon, offers a full array of aesthetic and medical treatments and services. We feature only the highest quality products in an upscale medical-grade skincare boutique. Experience this luxurious, welcoming, and inviting environment. We are dedicated to providing expert personalized care, artistry, wellness, beauty. That's Vail Skin and Lashes Medical Spa.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. I'm your host, Liz. It's Good Morning Vail on a Saturday morning, and we have our very own Jake Wolf here, Max, and myself, and we were going to learn how to ukeloop, but we realized neither one of us can hoop. Let's try it. First, we're going to...
It's a big part of it.
It's a big part of it. So you got to learn how to hula hoop first. There you go. I'm terrible.
And so the idea is that you'll hula hoop
So this is for kids
and play. But we have to do a disclaimer here, because if you try this at home, folks, this is dangerous. You have to hold the ukulele high. Otherwise, it becomes a projectile, and then it goes flying off into one of the light rigs here.
All right.
But usually what I do is I get the kids to hula hoop first, and if they can get it, I'll hand them the ukulele while they're hula hooping.
Here we go. Ready?
And you can imagine her hula hooping.
All right.
Do you want to give it a shot?
We learned a great song on the break, too. Ready, Max? Use the hips. Roll them. Rock and roll. Yeah, baby.
Then you hand the hoop. Imagine the hoop is still moving around in circles. I have a medical condition that prevents me from hula hooping. It's called...
Metal plate in his head.
It's called I fell off a cliff while mountain biking, landed on my knee, and shattered my pelvis-itis. So the whole hip thing, I'm still half as hip as I used to be, which Max is pretty hip still.
He's half as hip.
So we've learned our two chords.
Yes.
We've got our F, we've got our C. I've tuned them up. And you can tune a ukulele, but you cannot tune a fish. That's the last segment with the salad. So we got our F. Show me the F.
F.
1
and 2.
Yes.
There you go. The first two.
And full strum. Hold it up. There you go. So we put your right foot in.
Put your right foot.
Put your right foot out.
Put your right foot.
Put your right foot in.
Put your right foot in.
And then we would hula hoop all around, but we're not
about.
hula hooping. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
Yeah!
And that's ukelooping lesson 1.
All right, hold on.
Now, you'd think that, right, exactly, this is what I do on Mondays. Now, you'd think that, like, how in the world am I going to put on a show? We are going to put on a show
anybody could do
in
this.
5 days, but this is day 1. And in 5 days, these kids are crushing it. I think we have a little clip. I could show you one of the kids at the camp from last year. She got it right away. And I think maybe it's the lower center of gravity. But what the hula hooping does, here she is. Look at this.
Oh my God,
is that not...
look at her go!
She's going. She's doing it. She's crushing. That's crushed sauce.
Max, do you feel humiliated now?
She's like 3 years old. No, she's like 6. But that's the idea, and you.
That's it. Hold on. That's it.
She's going for it. I'm handing it for it.
That
this is what we do in the Mondays.
Do I can do it.
This is gonna be a project. I can tell. I'm so happy to be here, jamming with Jake on Saturday mornings, hula hooping, ukelooping, viol looping, flute looping. Yeah, and then projectile, uke tossing.
Okay,
so what the hula hoop does, by the way, if you're curious about how this even
I want to know, yeah.
Everybody has rhythm. Everybody has
Except
some
for
kind
me.
of. See, you say that, but you're wrong because you're speaking to me in rhythm. Your heart is beating in rhythm. You walk in rhythm. You talk in rhythm. Everybody has rhythm, and it's just connecting with the rhythm that everybody has that will allow you to perform in a rhythmic way. What the hula hoop does is it fires up all the sides of the brain, front, back, top, bottom, left, right, in and out. And because of those synaptic responses of the brain, you're allowed to, or you're able to input more data, and also it keeps you in rhythm because the hoop is a natural rhythmic tool.
Okay, I get the concept, but my sympathetic rhythm in my brain seems to have taken a break.
It works, and you'll see at the end of the week after the camp, these kids will be playing these songs. They'll know a bunch of chords, and they will be ukelooping at the same time.
All right, now if you want your kid to learn and really be super great at something like this, unlike myself and Max apparently, Max, you look like you're going to pick up the ukulele really quick though. How do people get involved in that? Is there time to sign up for more?
Absolutely. They can go to my website, has a link. So if you go to jakewolf.com, on my website you'll see Mr. Wolf's School of Rock and private lessons. I do private lessons too.
Yay.
Click on that link. You'll see 2 links there. One to go to the School of Rock sign up. There's 2 weeks, the 24th to 28th of July at the Little Beach, and then the following week, the 31st to the 4th. So kind of last week of July, first week of August. And both the concerts will be on those Fridays. It's pretty inexpensive. The kids get to keep their ukuleles and their hula hoops, and they get to decorate them. They get a book. We can't just do music all day long, so we do switch things up. There's some arts and crafts times. There's face painting we do. There's just a long list of stuff. It's all on that website if you want to check it out. Thank you so much for having me.
I can't thank you enough.
This
This is Jake Wolf. Okay, you got your chord ready? We're going to all play out.
All right, we'll play out.
Put your right foot in, you put your right foot out, you put your right foot in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Yeah! Good morning, Vail on TV8, everybody, with Jake Wolf. Jamming with Jake, everybody, every Saturday. Next week is the guitar. I
We're
can't
gonna do
wait.
the guitar next week.
All right, thank you very much. We're going to practice a lot, Max. All right, we'll be right back with more TV8 Vail after this. Left foot in, you put your left.
If you haven't seen Good Day Vail lately, here's what you've been missing. I'm Cece Zach, and I'm the host of Good Day Vail, and you can find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or on our website at tv8vail.com and on YouTube. We're here to serve the Vail Valley, and we look forward to sharing our story with all of you.
What a fantastic Saturday on TV8 Good Morning Vail. I'm your host, Liz. I had the greatest time with Jake Wolf. Thank you very much for tuning in. We learned a little ukelooping today. Maybe, maybe not. I'll be back again tomorrow for a fantastic Sunday on Good Morning Vail right here on TV8. You guys get out there and have a wonderful day and be good to each other.
There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. You're home in the Rockies.